Okay, and welcome to part 2 of episode 2 of the GraYStarcraft Ladder Anxiety series. I did say I was going to play 2 games in part 1, but I completely forgot about it after I finished the first game, so I'm going to play at least 5 games, and I'm actually going to write that down in my big notepad. I've got the number 5. So yeah, I'm going to play at least 5 more games. In case you didn't watch the first part of the episode, I'm basically just doing this series to partly force myself to play more games on the ladder, but also to just hopefully incentivize other people to play games on the ladder, instead of just sitting around and watching StarCraft related things on YouTube, which I guess you're doing now. Anyway, my basic plan for basically all of my matchups is going to be to get some variation on a 3-gate robo expand, and I think that's going to be good enough to deal with most things that anyone can throw at. The variations are going to be like when I end up making the gateways, or when I end up getting the robo, or when I end up expanding. But besides that, it should all be fairly straightforward. Is there anything else that I need to say at this point? Well, if there is, it'll come to me. So now I'm just pressing the magical find match button and being slightly nervous, as I always am whenever I go into a ladder game. They should really put some lift music on when it's expanding Surge. Something nice and mellowing. I was half expecting it to just throw out an error saying there is no one online. Oh, so it's another Protoss versus Protoss. So let's just see how this goes on Tal'Darim Malta. So here we go, select probes, tell them to mine, build a probe. I have my Nexus on 5, scout probe on 1, and a builder probe on 0. And as I also mentioned in part 1, if you haven't seen that, I'm not going to be focusing on build orders. I'm not going to be using the supply, whatchamacallit, shorthand to indicate when I'm building something. I'm just going to build things when I can afford to, with the proviso that I should hopefully be making probes constantly, making pylons constantly. So just having a quick look on this map, it looks as though I've got quite a wide choke to defend. Although I don't really know what difference that's going to make. So it looks like this gateway is going to be coming up just now, and then after that I'm going to send out my little probe scout. You'll notice whilst I'm scouting away with my little probe that I will be trying to spend as much time as possible actually looking at the probe, and I will be using my hotkeys to what will I be doing? I'll be using my hotkeys to make sure that I'm constantly building probes, and no, I need the cybernetics core as well. Constantly building probes and whatever the other thing is. So it looks like he's in the top expansion. I'm not going to build a Zealot out. I want to wait until I have a stalker out first, and I'm also going to get another gateway, another assimilator up, and another gateway. So you can tell here I'm way late on my gas. So he's got 2 gases up. And I'm going to see if I can.
You require more Vespine gas.
Get my warp gate research up. I want to build a stalker as soon as I can, but I'm floating an absolute ton of money, so I'm going to get a couple more gateways, and then oh, he's following my probe. How rude. So I'm going to get this stalker up. Oh, for Christ's sake, got another assimilator. Get another stalker out. Oh, I didn't actually mean to build all those. Did not mean to build all those gateways, but I am slightly concerned because I haven't seen his probe come in. So let's see. Oh my god, my money is skyrocketing. So it's time to get the Nexus down. No, it's not. I need to start building units like there is no tomorrow. Oh, and I'm supply bent. Fun times. Fortunately, I had so much money.
It shall be as you
This is what happens when you get supply blocked. How many probes do I have on here? It looks like this area is fully saturated, so here we go. Now I've got some whatchamacallums.
Research complete.
So my the 3-gate robo has actually turned into a 4-gate robo, rather unintentionally. But we'll just have to roll with the punches and see how everything goes. So
You have not enough minerals.
Get another Nexus out here. And I am slightly concerned that he's put a proxy pylon somewhere, so and now these have all finished, so I can turn those into warp gates. And because I'm going to need a lot of gas, also I need some more pylonage. Technically, you shouldn't be queuing up anything ever. Queuing is bad, but in this case, I really don't care. I want more probes.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh, and now here's my supply block again, but
you require more Vespine.
and now another stalker.
I'm here in the shadows.
So I'm going to make a little bit of a push out with these. And let's also get some probes into gas. I really don't know what he's doing at the moment. I've seen a bit in his base, but not very much. If I had to guess, I'd say he would probably be going for yeah, I honestly don't know. I can't think of what he might be going for. Okay, I'm just going to run away from that because that is way too much for me to handle. I'm just going to flee back home and walk in a load more stuff.
I'm here in the shadows.
So now, I just want to be going super macro heavy.
You have not enough minerals.
So you get another couple of pylons down because I'm getting quite close.
I return to serve.
Because your production increases massively when you get extra bases up. So possibly one of the best things to do would be to build as many pylons as you do bases. That's the point that I was trying to get at. Because you'll quickly find, because you've got extra bases up, your production skyrockets, and it's harder to keep up with
You must construct additional pylons.
harder to keep up
I return to serve.
harder to keep up the supply production. So here we go. And now trying to keep on top of my chrono boosts as well as possible.
You have not enough minerals.
And I have a hell of a lot of gas, so I'm going to put in a sneaky Stargate because I like Stargates. And I'm going to spam the W key, so my APM at this point will be enormous. Get another Immortal out, Chrono Boost it. I'm hoping that he's going to go for some kind of Colossi heavy army, because I don't really... I think Colossi are hopeless, to be honest. I think if he starts making Colossi, I am in the money. Because I'll just have more stuff than he does.
You must construct additional pylons.
So I'll also get another gateway up, and
You have not enough minerals.
so now
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm just going to get a hell of a lot of stuff. Actually, I might cancel that and go for a Void Ray. And I'll Chrono Boost it out, why not? So what's my workers like looking on here? Ooh, I've got a lot of workers, so it looks like it's time to expand. I've still got a hell of a lot of money.
I am here in the shadow. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, so get another Immortal now.
Additional pylons. Prismatic core online.
And now we wait for this Nexus to go down. As soon as I pop this down, I'm going to send in my little attack force. I'm just going to move into the centre of the map for now and see if I can... Oh, he's force fielded his way into my base. He's got a warp prison. The crafty man.
Mineral field depleted. Back to the shadows.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave
Cold is the we state
5 stalkers down here, and then the rest of these I'm going to send up to the top of the map, and my money is skyrocketing again.
You have not enough minerals.
Get another Chrono Boosted Immortal,
You must construct additional pylons.
and I need a lot more pylons. Actually I don't, I need like 2 more pylons,
You have not enough minerals.
and I'm just about maxed. So
Mineral field depleted.
if I can stop him from getting a 4th base, I should be quite happy. Let's just regroup down here for a little bit, and then go into it. Now, I see, I am floating a ton of money. All this is just going to go into gateways.
You have not enough.
My plan is to run away now.
We shall serve forever.
I'm going to just go and out macro him as best I can.
Shadows.
So let's see. It looks like it's 3 base versus 3 base.
Glory is eternal.
And so all I'm doing is, oh,
We are one with the shadows.
so let's see how this goes. I'm going to chrono boost as many of my warp gates as I can. Now these probes aren't too much. And I'm going to bring a probe down here and get a forward pylon. So all of my warp gates are currently up.
Mineral field depleted.
When this forward pylon's done, I can just send wave after wave after wave. So here we go. I've actually been mined out at my main. So now I'm just going to get another expansion, and when I can, I'm going to flood an absolute ton of warp gates. So here we go, and in fact I'm going to put in a proxy robo. So let's see, he must be stuck on 3 bases, so I'm going to just expand. I'm going to expand as much as I possibly can. I'm going to expand my little heart out. I'm going to get as much production up as I can. So in my main, I'm going to put in an extra couple of gateways. I just noticed his warp prism. If I can take out that warp prism, I'll be a happy man. Here we go. And now he's got DTs. Got DTs and I'm maxed.
Fall back to the shadows.
Come on.
Your probes are under attack.
So got this chrono boosted observer out. In fact, I'm going to get a couple of observers now. And it looks like I've lost that base, but oh well, that happened. And actually, whilst that's going on, I definitely need an observer here. So now I'm going to put another load of immortals in. And now
I am here in the fall back to the shadows.
I just need a better way to break in. So
I am
it's going to
here in the
be
shadows.
void rays. These are going to be turned into gateways, and I need a new nexus here.
You must mineral. Your probes are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
State thy bid, cold is the void.
I'm just going to let it have that expansion. I'm going to get all these probes
Your
away
probes are
though.
under attack.
Oh, I don't even have a forge.
Prismatic core online.
Okay, so
Vespene geyser exhausted. Base is under attack.
You require my skills.
I return to serve.
let's see if I can get animal. That base is going to fall.
I return to serve. Base is under attack.
So I should be able to save that third. Here we go.
I serve.
Now these guys can go back to mining.
Enemy closes.
I am the
Vespene geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
So I've lost a hell of a lot of probes. Let's see if I can break through the back of his base. Nope, he's going for a counter-attack.
Mineral field depleted. Prismatic core. Your mineral field depleted.
Quite a good counter-attack by the looks of it as well.
fall back to
You
the
must
shadow.
construct additional pylons.
Okay, let's see if I
Additional
can
pylons.
just get a little bit of attention.
Back to the shadows.
You require more Vespene gas.
And I am 100% out of gas, which is less than ideal. I think I'm going to lose this one. Yep, lost my entire army. He's just got too much. I've lost all of my bases. I am on one mining base at the moment versus his however many he's got. Well,
We are the blades of iron.
this has been an interesting game so far. Is this a photon cannon? I'll get. No, it's.
Black leaves and incinerate. Ikuda Anai. It shall be done. Calibrate core lens.
Well, he's got. I'd be very surprised if he didn't have that base up.
You require more Vespene gas.
I am very surprised that he has not done any attacking so far. He is just turtled up, turtled up. And I think I'm just going to end up having to all in him, to be honest.
Base is under attack.
Oh no, he's come out to play. So
Is the void.
I'm going to move my army up to here. The very little of it that there is.
This vessel shall avenge.
I'll see if I can sneak past it. The only thing that I can hope for now is a
You
base
require
race.
more Vespene gas.
And I don't think that's going to go very well either.
Base is under attack.
He's just going absolutely everywhere. And he's still got like 5 colossi in his base. There is no way that I can beat that.
Base is under attack.
That was a 32-minute game.
Foes are under attack.
Ugh, I never want anything like that to happen again. Oh. Wow. So, I had 1,151 average unspent resources versus 2,000. Definitely going to be having a look at that game later. And I'm gonna have a quick look, see where he stands. He's currently bronze. See where he sits on the ladder. I'm gonna add him as a friend. He seemed to be very nice and friendly. Wow, rank number 3. Pretty good. Okay, so on to the next match. This will be match number 2 of this session. So let's see how this one goes. Although I may have to cut this one short because yeah, I don't think I'll have the disk space to if there's any more of these 32-minute matches, I don't think I'll have the disk space to manage it. But we'll have to see how it goes. Here we go. Game starting. And another Protoss. Lots of Protoss on today. So again, I'm just going to see if I can go for a good macro style. Good luck, have fun. Get another probe lined up. So this is all the nice and boring part of it. There's nothing to do except make a couple of probes. So here we go. I'm going to make a pylon quite soon. Then I just spam E until it lets me build. There we go. So I'll scout after my gateway is complete again. I think that's a fair thing to do against Protoss. It's unlikely that Protoss is going to be 6-pooling you, so that's my plan. And again, I'm going to try and go for the 3-gate robo. Not much else to say about that really. Okay, now I'm ready to build a gateway and go down to his base. Okay, now this time I'm going to go for a simulator now. Pop another probe in the production queue. Actually, I need a chrono boost as well, and then build another pylon. Let's see what's going on in the base of our friendly enemy. Oh, do not do that. And I want to get a cybernetics core out as soon as I can.
You have not.
And I'll chrono boost. Oh, he actually took probes off mining in order to kill mine, which is an unusual play, I think. So now I'm going to get another gas down, and I'm going to go for a gateway here as well.
You have not. We cannot hold.
thank God that whatever was there saw that happening, because wow. Okay, see if I can send him down to...
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh.
You have not enough minerals.
Does he have anything down here? No, just the 2 pylons. Wow. Cannon rush.
I am here in the shadow.
Cannon rushes always make me a little bit nervous.
You have not enough minerals.
He's really going for this cannon rush play. But I am still going to just rely on my 3-gate robo. And speaking of, I can... Oh, I always forget to research warp gate. That is annoying.
You have not enough.
I am here in the shadows.
You require more Vespine gas.
This one can be a stalker.
We stand as one.
Actually, I'm going to send them to my ramp down there. Get a good number of workers out. This seems to be pretty good, so I'm going to start rallying them down here, and I will be saving up for... what do we call it? A nexus.
Additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. You require more Vespine gas.
There we go. Nexus, and because I'm supply box, sure a couple of pylons down here.
You must construct additional pylons.
So I've really got to work on my what do we call it? Not getting supply blocked, basically, is one thing that I really do have to work on. I think my saving grace here is how hell for leather he went on that cannon rush, which I don't think has worked out in his favour. Do I have enough for immortal? Yes, I do. So I'm getting my warp gates out. Let's get some more probes.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
So, what else do I have? My warp gate research is complete, so now I have my 3 gateways, my robo, and yeah, that's cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is chuck a couple of stalkers out. Wait until I can afford another... What do we call it? Well, until I can afford another immortal. Don't think I actually needed that 4th gas that early, so... get this immortal out.
Not enough energy.
Apparently I don't have enough energy. And now I'm going to stick on an extra 3 gateways, I think. One. There's 2.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, and I'm getting close to... Oh, I am supply blocked. Unsurprisingly. And I'm going to build a second one here as well.
You have not enough minerals.
So now I'm just going to move out to watchtowers. Wait until my supply situation becomes a little bit more tenable. Chrono boost, get an immortal and chrono boost him. Add those to the control group, and now stalkers and a sentry. Add those to control group 1. add those to control group 1, not make them control group 1, that's what I meant.
Not enough energy.
Good thing to note is...
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
Good thing to note is to remember to actually make pylons. And I'm also going to build, get a probe down there. I'm still waiting on these pylons, so there's not much else I can do.
You must construct additional pylons.
And just wait a second for this. Oh, he's got an observer in my base. And I'm going to flood load these. I might actually get myself a second robotics because I fancy it, and a forward pylon. So he's currently stuck on one base, and unsurprisingly he has a large number of cannons. Wow, cool. Let's get some more stocks out. Add them to control group 1. So he is nicely holed up. There's very little that I can do. So I'm going to take a leaf from his book, and I'm going to get a warp prism out, and I'm also going to move into some Stargate tech. Oh, he's got... Ah, damn it.
Your probes are under attack. Your probes are under attack.
Okay.
Base is under attack.
So that's one thing that probes do not beat. Wow, that was not good. Oh, look at how my money has skyrocketed in that as well. This is less than ideal. Okay, alright, no problem. Soon I'll have some warp gates back up, and I'm going to get a couple of reserves out. Oh, so many of my production is empowered, it's untrue. Chrono boost. Right, huzzah! Got some production back. Okay, void rays. He is going to pay for that.
I am here in the shadow.
I like what I am.
Set my... I only meant to hit 8, but still. And in fact, what I'm going to do is also take a leaf from his book. And I'm going to build a forge and have some cannons.
Prismatic core online. You must construct additional pylons.
I am here in the shadow.
And I think I'll look at taking this as my third. Seems to be a fairly sensible option. And now let's go down with the warp prism. If I can just get a little bit of harassment in his mineral line, I'll be happy there. Immortals.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough. Or is that true?
Let the chrono boosting commence. Okay, so now I have my warp prism over here. I need to wait until... what do I need to wait for? I need to wait for my... Okay, so he's definitely ready for an attack at the front and an attack at the back.
I am here in the shadows.
That's my Warp Prism.
Our duty. Phase crystals charged. We shall serve. This vessel shall avenge.
And I'm going to get another Warp Prism out. Let's get a couple of panels back
Mineral
here.
field depleted.
And a couple of cannons down there, and then more immortals, and I want a Nexus down here. So come on, Nexus.
I am the
Okay.
Prismatic core online.
So
Mineral field depleted.
quite easy to take out this expansion. He is going to have a massive problem just against my macro. Let's move out of the way of those cannons. There we go. It would be nice of him to say GG, but we'll see about that. I think this is going to be the end of this segment. It looks like this is going to turn into a 3-part episode. Largely because that first episode took, the first match in this one took half an hour, and that one wasn't sure, that was 20 minutes. Trying to think of anything interesting to note on that one. This guy is a top 8 bronze. Let's have a quick look. Wow, his okay. He's currently gold, except that he's not. That is very confusing. But yeah, it looks like he's well, he is a top 8 bronze, so here we go, division rank 7. So not bad at all. So yeah, this is going to be an end to this this session. I'll play another 3 games for another video shortly. So yeah, check them out, and I'll I want to say I'll see you guys next time, but that's Huskies. So I'm just going to stick with bye.